Well, yeah, we could definitely do some damage.
You ever ride with Jim?
No.
He was never invited into the.
I know that Sean Waltman went to a pet store and got a bunch of frogs and put them in his jacket and slammed the jacket against a brick wall about 20 times.
So he was a fan also, I guess.
Yeah, he was a huge fan. Huge fan. Loved the Kliq.
When did Pac start riding with you?
So we were in El Paso City, El Paso, and they had shaved kids' eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
It was, I think Henning did it, but somehow Bart and Billy got the heat. And you know, the horrible thing about getting your eyebrow shaved is the next morning you wake up and it's like, do you leave the one or do you shave them both? And everybody shaves the other one to balance it out, and then now you look like fucking Frankenstein. And of course, kids, we had like photos the next day.
Oh yeah, I
So,
was gonna say there are like publicity
oh,
pictures that
for
he
the,
had
for
to
like,
take like that.
and the,
Why
and the
didn't he
couple,
draw them on before? I saw a shot. I texted him one night. I came across like a fan posted a thing, and I said, "Well, what happened to the eyebrows?" He's like, "You know damn well what happened to the eyebrows." But I was like, "Why didn't you draw them on before the photo shoot? Get some eyeliner or some shit."
so we go to El Paso City, and the smoking guns are going out, and they put their hats on the top of this like rack. Kid takes super glue and puts it around the inside rim of their cowboy hats. They put their cowboy hats on, they go down to the ring, they go in the corners, they shoot their little cap guns, blank guns, whatever the hell they had. They go to pull the hats off like this. And kids just sitting there and looking through the curtain, and he looks over at us, he goes, and fucking walks by us. And I said, I looked at the other two guys. I said, fuck that. I said, number one, he needs protection. Number two, that's badass as fuck. He's got to drive with us.
So
And
that
all
was it.
three,
That's what did it.
that did it, man. I was just like, what a ballsy fucking, yeah.
Leave a bad
Um,
taste in anyone's mouth when they brought that stuff on camera.
you know, he wasn't he had actually like came back from rehab. It it was portrayed like Eric was taking advantage of it, but Scott was totally cool with it. And Scott was like the time he threw up on Eric was pea green soup in his mouth, and they just they that was one of the things that the NWO was that kind of made it so successful was it did blur the lines,
Mhm.
and it definitely that I remember one of the things when they were going to fire Scott for alcohol abuse. And I had that, Hey Yo shirt, and it had "Last Call with Scott Hall," and it had a picture of a martini glass with the toothpick through the olive, and they were gonna merchandise that. They never put it out, but I had one,
Mm.
and, that was when they couldn't they had to end up paying him his money.
Right. You
I
know,
remember they were gonna fire him, he was working Sid, and, for some reason, I wasn't at the pay-per-view. I think I faked a heart attack or something, and, anyway, I was supposed to do a job for the Giant, and, he worked for Sid, and I said to him, I said, "Hey," I said, Benoit called me, and he said he had overheard that they were gonna fire Scott. So I said, "Thanks, man." So I got a hold of Scott, and I said, "Whatever you do when you take the power bomb, you gotta leave on a backboard." And he said, "All right, man." And he left on a backboard, and they didn't fire him.
mm.
So
Did,